thank you so much for this interview, first of all, for taking the time to do this. Also, congratulations on 3 Feet. It's a very nice movie and emotional movie as well. So where did the story for this movie come from?
Well, the story from 3 Feet comes from two sources mainly. First of all, my own childhood. I grew up in the region where the short film is shot, which is a beautiful region in Colombia, and I really wanted to pay homage to that part of the country that has not been seen a lot in film. And I also loved football and doing more like activities like outdoors. So then I was so happy growing up in Pamplona, where is where the film was shot. And then there is also an interest in portraying childhood in a very naturalistic way, which comes from like the work we have done with Natalia and the work I have done as a documentary filmmaker in schools for almost 6 years. So then I work along children for that period of time, telling their stories, doing documentaries for the education department in Bogota. So then I really wanted to show to everyone that children do lots of things by themselves during school time, and that they are resilient and solve the problems on their own, which like creativity and imagination. So I really wanted to portray a children hero that does everything on his own, as children do in school time.
So Giselle, you're the director, and Natalia, you're the producer of this movie?
Yes.
How do you guys come in contact with each other? Did you know each other before the movie, or where did you guys meet?
Yeah, like 5 years ago, we both of us were attending a course about children's content in a university. So there we met. Yes, I watched the teaser of 3 Feet, and then we talk and we share a lot of things about children's content. I love the script. I like a lot that Giselle as director have a combination about fiction, documentary. She had to the proposal of animation, and I love the story. So really, we talk about that, and we decided to work together in 3 Feet. And since there, we have made another project, and we have from our film production that's called Pescadito Film. So 3 Feet was like the beginning of this workshop, and our team has grown a lot since there.
Wow. And so in this movie, the lead is a very young boy who is amazing. The actor is great. How did you come across him? How did you find him?
Well, I actually tried to do a very playful and friendly casting with all the actors I work with. And for us as a team, when they are children, we pay more attention to it. So then we did this friendly open casting call in Pamplona, the town where we shot the film, and we were looking for boys that were in love with football. We really wanted the protagonist to portray that love of football that the main character has. So then we did a workshop during 4 months with the kids that were selected from this casting call, and also some grown-ups like the ones that you see at the marketplace. And in the workshop, Santiago Perales, which is the name of the actor that impersonates Gonzalo, he was so focused, so intelligent, so creative. These children really helped out shape the script, because they commented on the things that they felt truthful. So when we were doing the workshop, we talked with Natalia, and we were like, okay, this is going to be our lead actor, but we also give small parts to all the other children that were involved during the workshop. So all the actors that you see have never acted before in their lives, but they were a sort of taught during this workshop that we did in Pamplona. So yeah, he was, we don't like to say things like, oh, he was the best, because we really try not to create that competitive environment within children. We think that's not good. So we really work as a team, collaborating with each other. but he was really so like a person that stand out because of what I had on my mind that the character should look like, and also because of how focused and smart he was doing the scenes of the character.
Mhm.
And another thing, I think that a lot of things that the characteristics of the characters were like similar to their life, the real life of the actors. So, for example, Gonzalo and most of the kids study in that school, for example.
Oh, okay.
And the people of the market really they work there in the market. For example, the butcher. He was real. He is real the butcher of the market. So they like have like similar things in here of the characters and in his real lives.
Ah, sounds good. So with like all of the children, it must have been amazingly fun to do. What was the most fun moment you had, whether it was like on set or after the camera stopped rolling?
Okay, for me, like the more funny, but at the same time, the biggest deal was to make all the shooting with all the kids because we have like individual scenes with one kid that's the main character, and all the focus on him. That's like a role, but the other one was with 150 kids. So we have all the attention, but it was like we have to like to understand their own rhythm. They have to feel like comfortable with all the shooting. But we're 150 kids, so it was like funny, but the most like difficult thing. But we enjoy and we learn a lot about that.
Yes, for me, I think it is the farmers market scene because it's even though it's animation, what people don't know is that it's a technique called rotoscopy. So then we shot in the actual farmers market, and it was like the farmers market turned out to be like a football court for one day. So then it was so fun to see everybody like with the camera and the kids running around with the ball, to shot something that was part of the imagination of a kid in the actual market was amazing. And then to see the result after the animator draw over the video, it was great. So I really love the farmers market. It's one of my favorite places in life and in Pamplona.
Yeah, well, the animation looked amazing. Why did you decide to combine both, whether like the short film itself and then animation together with it?
Well, actually, the idea came because I really want the audience to get the insight of a 10-year-old Colombian boy mind, of a boy that is passionate about football, that is creative. So then I thought animation could do that amazing work of transforming reality into something more magical. So it was very important to have a base of reality in terms of the structure of the place, which is an ancient convent, and it's beautiful, so it was important to keep that, not to do like a cartoon, but to keep that essence, but also to be able to play with some elements like the chicken paws that turn to be like people cheering the boy, or the butcher that transforms itself into a goalkeeper. So then all those elements were possible thanks to the beautiful technique of the animation we used, and to our animator Nicolas Guarin.
And so did the children already saw the movie together with their parents or together with you, and what were their thoughts about it?
Okay, actually, we made the premiere of the film there in Pamplona. That was one of the things that, as team, we want to make, like the first screening to be there. And it was like a wonderful and great show in Pamplona because it was in the biggest cinema. And there were like invited all the kids, her parents, and all people there of the town. There were like more or less 300 people attending the screening. I was like red carpet, and it was really beautiful. And yes, and it was wonderful because in some like moments and scenes of the film, like the one that you see all the landscape of the town, or the kids like at the morning at the sun rising and he's looking at Pamplona. it's a wonderful scene, and all the people at the cinema was like a long breath, and they were like, and they loved to in another scene. So it was wonderful, like to feel that in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
And after the screening, there was a Q&A with all the team and with all the kids, and was to like, we were very proud of the teamwork of all of us, because really there we felt how we're like a work team. We were like very close each other. They know about new things about cinema. They speak like in technical words about
Oh wow.
all the process. So it was really really great, and was like all the moment to share with all the people, because it was the kids and all the actors, but to like Pamplona help all the people a lot, like in the production things. They gave a lot of things we were shooting, so it was like a big work team about that, and was very very important to make the premiere at Pamplona.
Are you still in contact with all the kids and talking about them, how this is going and stuff?
We stay in contact with Santiago and his family, because all of the members of his family were actors of the film, you know.
Okay.
So his mother is the character of the mother in the film.
Okay.
And his brother is one of the bullies that bullies him at school, you know. And so we keep in touch with them, but we with Natalia were very protective of our child actors, because we really don't want like the press to get like over them. Santiago is a great actor, but the best thing for us is that we never forced him to choose acting. It was something that he really wanted to do. So then he's pursuing other interests right now. Like he's still very good at football. He's very smart in school, you know. So then it was like a great moment of his life, but we rather like sort of protect him from you know, social media and press and all things like that, because he's 13 years old now. When we shot the film, he was 10, but
wow.
still that's the way we work with Natalia. When we collaborate with children, we really have a very strong ethical sense of what's good for them, of choosing the crew, that the crew is like very friendly and familiar when we are on set with children. So that's our line of work, and we try to take care of our children by protecting them of the harsh things like that press and media and social media could bring to them. So we keep in touch, but yeah, like they are sort of guarded from all the things that are happening with the film.
That and last year, no, in 2019, Trifid was selected in Kineko's Film Festival at Japan, and they were invited. Was invited like Gonzalo, and so we make all like all the things, and the mother and his brother could travel with him too. It was wonderful for them. So the three of them, they were in the screenings and all the activities of the festival. I think there was we want to share with them like that experience. I was like great as family. So it was wonderful like to be there in Japan. Yeah.
Sure. And is there any way people can watch this movie online or at online film festivals, or where can they watch it?
Yes, well, right now we are available worldwide through a streaming platform that it's called Movies with W. And it's available in Spanish and in English, like in every country in the world. So it's a rental service that really help us producers like us, because it's a Colombian company that gives you the same idea that you have when Blockbuster existed or something like that you can rent a film and you can pay a small fee and watch it as many times as you want, and then 48 hours later then you will need to pay again to see it. So then it's an amazing streaming platform, and the quality is very good. and we're like very happy that it's available like in every country of the world. So right now that's the best way to watch 3 Feet.
Cool. Sounds very good. I will make sure to put a link to that. It's,
Yes, I will send it over if you want, like to Shelly or to you via this chat, and so you can see it.
okay, great. And so what's next for you guys? Do you already have like projects together, individually?
Yes, we continue with our production company that's called Pescadito Films. And right now we have another short film, a children's short film that's called Ramon. It's a documentary short film. I direct it, and Giselle it's a co-producer and to the editor of it. We shoot it in Mexico. Right now we have like all the festival run, and we have made like 18 festivals in his first year. We have been with awards, and right now he is doing platforms, educational platforms. So we are too very proud of Ramon. And we have another project that's a TV series, a documentary series about girls in sports, and we are co-directed with Giselle, both of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's in development stage, and it's because Ramon is also a story about a boy that is in love with kickboxing and goes to his first championship, learning the meaning of winning or losing. So then Natalia also chose like a male character as a protagonist, because we love children independent of the gender, but now we decided that we really want to take on girls and girls on sports to portray a very positive image and to inspire all the girls around the world that they can do anything sport and anything they want. So that's also like the thing that we have in process. And individually, I'm writing my first feature film that it's also for children and with children. It's also live action. So then that's called Diego the Singer. And it's about art and how can art improve the life of a little boy that has a speech difficulty in terms of music. So then we're really looking forward to see what happens with the script writing this year, and we are also in development stage.
Wow, sounds like a lot of good work as well, because you give the people something to look forward to and kids some inspiration. So that's great. Yeah, that was actually my last question. So thank you so much for this interview.
Okay, no, thank you. Thank you for your time, and thank you for the invitation. Like we're very happy to be here and to talk, even though in a small screen with other people.
Maybe we'll meet one day. Hopefully.
Yes, let's hope we do.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.